Good evening everyone and welcome to another tournament stream. Today I will be streaming the first day of the final stages for the EU server. We are starting off with Serenity versus Appa, and then whoever loses that match versus whoever loses the other match, which is between BPS and Jones. There is a room invite, let's accept that, ready up and then get out of there, because there is a 3-minute delay on the stream, which means that basically people can't stream snipe, but it also means that I'm not joining the room for the matchup until it drops below 3 minutes. Just basically some house cleaning. If you want rewards, you need to watch through the portal, you need to make sure that you are logged in, that you've accepted your cookies, and you need to click away the pop-up that will appear when the timer starts, which is at 8 PM sharp, 8 PM CEST for the record. So basically we're just waiting for that. In the meantime we will be preparing for, of course, the matches. We're just going to have fun with it, and yeah, I will stream for at least the minimum amount of time that is needed to get all the rewards. The time is cut off sharp at 10:10 PM, so 10 past 10, and I will make sure that the stream lasts until then at least. So until then though, we just have matches. Hopefully we will get tiebreakers, because the more time actually goes into tournaments, then that would be the best, of course. So yeah, I am excited about these matches. I'm also a little bit tired, but that's like oh god. Basically I had a nap this afternoon, which was absolutely brilliant, but at the same time it always takes some time to sort of like land back in my body as it's sort of like describe it. Not sure if I'm making any sense. If not, then I apologize. Anyhow, we've got Serenity versus Appa to watch first, and definitely looking forward to that. Serenity so far has given me my most favorite moments of the tour season so far, and I'm really eager to see them play. So we have Serenity bringing out the Dash Force, Appa not yet readied up. They might still change their tanks, but it does look like a fairly meta lineup. So yeah, 2.5 minutes left to go before we go into the first match of the evening. You've got about, well, 1 minute I think. When you hear, no, actually when you hear this, the timer should activate, but just make sure to click away the pop-up that starts when the timer starts, because otherwise you're not going to get your crates. So 2 minutes left to go. Serenity keeps strolling, but the tank that we see disappearing and entering is the 100 LT. So we have 2 60TPs, 2 IS-7s, 2 Dash 4s and 1 LT for Naval Frontier, which is the map that we are starting on. A little under 2 minutes left. Appa now starting to ready up their tanks. We see lots and lots and lots of lights. Thing is that the DPM of those things can make it worthwhile to take them. Let's see. Appa now going for 5 LTs and 2 IS-7s by the looks of it. Getting some tags. Just know that I do not check Discord until after the stream, because I don't want to get too distracted, and as you could hear, I can easily get distracted. People counting down in the chat and all of that. 46 seconds left to go. Appa might be changing their tanks around, I'm not sure. Or just their loadout. All streamers stream with at least 3 minutes delay, and that's just to secure the matches, make sure that no one can see each other's lineup and everything before the battle starts. Also, I've been ranting about this like pretty much every stream, but I'm not a fan of the fact that the Dash 4 has been released. Like, I like the tank, don't get me wrong. I think it's very, very strong. But a tank that is behind a paywall, not just a paywall, but like a gamble wall, and basically is comp worthy, then that shouldn't have been released mid-tournament season, let alone like straight before the finals, just honestly. But here we go. Serenity versus Appa. You need to click away the pop-up if you want to get your containers. And let's see. Where will all the lights go? Serenity heading towards the base A area, but also going to overlook base C. Dash 4 staying in the spawn. Appa heading towards the corner. Sabul has been spotted, but all of the lights have stayed hidden. Beat having spotted them. And now we have a wolf pack that is waiting at the back there. Probably, oh god, stupid camera. Probably waiting for people to reveal themselves, which he does now. And you see the first shots happening from the lights. And MLD does take some damage, but not all too much. Oof, now he takes some more. He has to be a little bit more careful. He's in a very precarious position. Not sure why he's not angling differently. I think there was a blind shot on Jennifer. Base A and C have been capped. And near the same time, Appa has a slight advantage here. But it is very slight. MLD knows that there's at least someone still there. For now. Shots are being fired. I never understand why my camera does that. It's not like... I actually deactivated the touchpad on my iPad to make sure that that doesn't happen. But that turns out to not be the problem, so I have no idea. Beat. Not spotting the lights as they basically move over to the other side. Tub might be in trouble. He is not completely alone, but the wolf pack is a wolf pack for a reason, and basically it can be very dangerous. Beat has been spotted. He gets a shot in. Tub is careful, not careful enough though. He looks like he may be letting himself get caught, but no, now we go. Tub. Big hits into Masio there, and now the Wolfpack is moving. They waited for them to shoot. Pretty much all of Appa is on this side. And Serenity is on the other side. That's going to be an issue. Spitfire is being rushed. The focus fire is not quite there, but at the same time there's a lot of guns here. And Serenity also does not have really the focus fire. Alfredo losing a lot of HP very, very quickly. And Alfredo gets taken out. There are some big hits happening. There goes Masio. And Spitfire has to be careful not to be the next in line. Yeah, oh, that tracking shot literally got him killed there. There goes MLD. This is Wolfpack focus fire. That shot not doing what it should does not help Serenity here. And Appa is pretty much hyper aggressive, taking out Ross there. Now we have Flytick still left. But with the LT behind him, he's not going to survive this. And there's nothing he can do about it. All they need to do is just keep them safe. We have a 268. Kikette. He does take out Sabul. But Appa has 2 bases. There goes Flytix. Beat is still alive, but we are 955 points. And Beat is not going to survive this onslaught. And that's going to be the end. And the first game will be for... Oh, no, he actually does get a kill, but there we go. First game is for Appa. That's the thing, when you wolfpack those lights, especially when you know your enemy team is fairly spread out. Because in this case, Serenity was watching both ways, but as such, they didn't have their team concentrated in one location, and those lights can just run around. And that really worked out for Appa, as you can see here. Let's see, we're getting ready for the second match on Naval Frontier, the second match of this matchup. It is a best of 7, and to be sure, whoever loses this match is not out of the competition just yet. They can go through the lower bracket, so it's not the end yet. In that way, there is not that much pressure. But of course, it is very relaxing when you win that first matchup, so that you don't have to worry about the lower bracket just yet. So let's see. 54 seconds left to go before we go into the second game. We see Appa now ready with, again, 5 LTs, an AMX 50B and IS-7 versus 2 60DPs, 3 IS-7s, 1 -4 and 1 LT. We don't really often see that few LTs in a team. Not in this this matchup. So I'm kind of surprised at that, to be honest. Let's see. "13 seconds left to go. And then we see what will happen next. And here we go. I always worry when it takes a bit to load in, because I'm always afraid that the game might kick me out, or that I forgot to ready up or something like that. Let's see. And the wolf pack is heading towards the base C area this time, with Ostiolek going towards the middle. Just a spot. Serenity again quite spread out, but that might be their weakness. Now I have the LTs. Look at this, look at this. Just the wolf pack just going like pretty much YOLO. They will need to focus fire. They are getting out of there. Don't think they expected anyone there. But now basically Serenity has to finish it up without losing tanks if they can. The wolf pack is arriving. Spitfires. Kekete. Oof, there goes reaction. He's the first one gone. Cobalt is not long for this world. Masio is literally being pushed around. There goes Kekete. Big hit into Ostiolek there. Cobalt, barely alive, but still alive. They take out Beat. There goes Cobalt. Spitfires not looking too healthy. And then he needs to basically make it out of there alive somehow. We have Sibyl arriving at the back there. Masio is going to get taken out. T-Dub is facing off against Ostiolek. 3 of the wolf pack are left alive. And now Sibyl is reloading. The light tanks are holding. That shot missed. Sibyl does not really want to be there. And they have to be careful not to overextend. Now we have Spitfires. Who's going to get taken out? There he goes. Yennefer gets taken out as well though. Big hit into MLD, who is looking in the right direction. And Alfredo is going to come up behind Sibyl. Oh, that bounce though! Top is taken out. It is 3 versus 3. Alfredo will have to make this shot count. It's going to be very expensive if he doesn't. He does make it, but he takes quite a few hits in turn. And now Mapkick is arriving. He is deciding to go after the AMX though. He does get him out of the way. And now Alfredo is actually set on fire. That's going to be the end of him. He gets taken out with the flying turret. 2 versus 2. The -4 holding. No one has a base here. Flytix has been spotted. They know someone is somewhere. Well, they know where Osiak is. But they don't know where Mapkick is. And this is like the power of the wolf pack. Look at this. Look at this, them driving around the back there. Base C is getting kept. They rather much need that. Just to get those points up. Such a tricky game though. Let's see. MLD has to be careful. Base A now being kept. So I know one of them is there. They just don't know which one. Osiolek running around the back there. MLD has dug himself in quite nicely, making it very hard to sneak up on him. And these two are just waiting. They can move if they go for base B. Both of them are one-shots, and they will be aware of that. I think they're just hoping to set a trap. But in this case, Serenity does not need to make a move. They've got the point advantage. They got the HP advantage. No idea what's being said there. But we have 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Flytix moving a bit more back towards the base. Wanting to keep that secure. Let's see, they only need one shot. I think they're going to guess that they're coming from there. Ooh, Flytix has been spotted. They don't know where MLD is though. Only that they know that Flytix has been spotted. So that's the thing too. And now base B is getting capped. This is... oh, they need to make a move. They need to move, and that is going to be dangerous. If they get that base... and they are getting out of there. Map kick. Going around the back. MLD. Sensing. Oh, that shot missing though. And now we have Flytix moving to intercept. Because MLD can't really do much about this. But they need to get that advantage back. He only just didn't cap the base. So close, but he didn't. 40 seconds left to go. And what a patient game this is. This is one trying to outthink the other. And there goes Osiolek. There he comes. Oh, that missed though. Oh, he doesn't hit it. And he doesn't hit it still, but there comes Map Kick. There comes Map Kick. And just like that, Appa has the advantage. They need that kill, and they need to... oh my god, those track shots! That miss! What game! Holy shit! Wow! Wow, wow, wow. Those misses. And then those track shots. Bloody brilliant. And that's got to feel good for them, honestly. Like, devastating for Serenity. But can you imagine the jubilation on Appa's voice there? Wow. Fantastic game. So patient. And luck, to be fair. Definitely a lot of luck there. But oh my god. So we are getting ready to go to the second map of this matchup, Middelburg. Let's see. Appa now ready with a VK90, 360 DPs, 2 Yoos and a Kranwagen, no fast tanks, no Wolfpack. And on the other side, we see 2 60 DPs, 2 -4s. Sorry, 3 -4s, an LT and a Yo. That's interesting as well. The thing is that taking those -4s, they can be amazing, but TDs are always a risk because they do not have the turret. And basically, if they get behind you, then you're doomed. Let's see. 10 seconds left to go. Let's see if Serenity can bring this back. That's the thing, like I said, I always hope for tiebreakers. But that last game must have been devastating. That's not gonna feel good. Let's see. Here we go. That's of course the risk if you are taking only heavies. One of your heavies will spawn in the hills. Beat is there though. We see some blind shots happening. No one has been spotted yet. No, there has been. And Serenity is sticking to the city. Map kick moving around the back there. Does get spotted for his troubles. But so do some of the -4s. And that kind of like... They will know now that there's tanks in the city and that Serenity has gone city exclusively. Map kick dug in properly here. Just holding that reach. Doesn't actually take any damage there. It's a brilliant position to be in for this tank. Don't advise it in pubs, don't get me wrong. But when it comes to tour games, that sort of stuff really works. Appa now stacking their tanks near the city. Actually hoping, waiting for someone to go and get base B, I think. Mapcake moving forwards. Oh! Big hits into him. And now the rest of Appa is moving in. Flytix is horribly caught out. That's going to be interesting as well. But we see crossfire happening. And so far, the -4s are still completely unscathed. Base B is being kept. Now Flytix is taking a hit. Shots are fired. MLD taking loads of damage there. And Appa will have base B. Sibyl takes more of a hit. And we have Mapkick side scraping there. And getting more shots in. MLD really not too healthy here. Has to be careful. There's basically Appa has a distinct base point. Well, not yet point, but that's... Oh, there we go. Gun points. Base advantage here. And that's going to make things difficult for Serenity. Base C is now being kept. That being left completely unguarded by Appa. They don't really have a choice though. And now we have Osiol. That shot not panning though. We have more of a situation going on here. Spitfire's there to shoot. But they need to get those shots in. There goes Tub. Spitfire is now reloading. Yennefer gets taken out. But HP wise, there's still a big advantage. There goes Kaketa. There goes Osiolek. Spitfire is heading towards base B. Sibyl not looking too healthy. But they have to be careful here. Flytix. Oh, gets set on fire as well. He doesn't even get that hit in. Map kick. Barely alive. We're now at 890 points. Alpha Vito is not going to survive long. There he goes. Map kick gets taken out. Spitfires might take out Sybil. If he does... he does not. 995. Serenity has the game on points. But barely. All the advantage was with Appa. But because that base B was kept, it made the difference that Serenity needed here. What a game. What games though, guys? Honestly, this matchup, this is how you want them, right? Like, forget what you think about the clans and what you think about the people or anything of that. If you look at a match like that, that is so close. That is just brilliant. Like, both the second game and this game were just fantastic. One minute and 18 seconds left before we go on the second match of Middelburg. And we see now Serenity taking out 4 60 TPs, 2 LTs and potentially one IS-7. We see a Vickers appear on the other side. A VK90, 3 60 TPs, a Yo, a Kranwagen and a Vickers. And on the other side, 1 60 TP has been changed into an IS-7. Basically, the rewards are server specific, so you can only get EU rewards for this stream. And basically, only Asia has rewards for Asia stream and all of that. But every stream has their own, every server has their own stream, so everyone can get the rewards. Let's see. 50 seconds left to go. Honestly, I always hope for more games, but when it's games like this, definitely hit me up anytime. If you only see a grey window on the portal, it's generally that you have not accepted the cookies. You need to accept the cookies in order to see the stream. So that's a cookie issue. Here we go. Into the game with the Vickers. Very interesting to see what that's going to do. Vickers, of course, brilliant tank. But the LT is so dominant right now. Let's see. Appa now heading into the hills, leaving map kick in the VK. Blind shots being fired, no damage being done. Flytix does get hit though. Base C is being kept. And they know that Appa is going to be in the hills, but so is Serenity, so that's going to be interesting on its own. Both have left one tank in the hill. Sub gets hit there a little bit. Base A now being kept. Base B is probably a trap. Beat there just to spot. And now we sort of have like this whole, I don't know, stalemate game going on, sort of. Oh, that pan though. Alpha Vito getting a nice shot in there. Now taking a little bit of damage back. Yennefer content to hold. Map kick is moving around there. And we have Tub running around the city. Spitfire is not going into the base. Kikata in a very precarious position over there. They want to get those shots in. But now we have a heavy and a light versus A heavy and a light and another heavy coming. And they know that there's a gun disadvantage there for Serenity. And that's gonna make things interesting. Because they might just leave Spitfires. No tub is going back there. 2 of them have been spotted. Shots are being fired. Tub is still unspotted. They know that he's there though. Base B now being kept. Reaction is just waiting there. And they are letting them have the base. And that is giving a big advantage. Tub now taking a big hit there. We have MLD arriving. Serenity pushing in. Oof. Pushing in the hills, but losing quite a bit of HP. MLD went down, not sure if that was the plan. Alfredo not looking too healthy. Taking another hit. Has to be very careful not to get taken out. He misses that shot though. There goes Alfredo. Osteoleg. Ooh, that's going to be a big hit. And now we have Masio. Flytix has been taken out. Beat is being chased by Cobalt, potentially. They are shooting each other. Reaction has been taken down. But now Appa has all 3 bases. And they will need to work hard to prevent that from ruining everything. There goes Cobalt. Base A is being kept. They need to grab base B quickly. And we have Beat going through town to make that happen. And oof, just in time to not let Appa have the advantage there. Sabo holding the base. And Kekete. Oof, big hits into Masio there. Kekete is not going to survive this. But it's costing them pretty much everything. And there we go. Both lose the gun there. We have Spitfires versus Sabo. So Appa's not getting any points. And with a kill on Masio, Serenity has the game. 4 versus 1 in the end. That would have been hard for anyone, let alone in tour. Wow. What a game. Again, what a matchup this whole thing is, though. Fantastic. It's kind of weird because I am watching through the portal, but sort of like the missed timer is just going up. Don't understand that, because there's nothing wrong with the stream. Everything is steady. There's no extra delay or anything. But the portal is glitching. I am going to send that to Wargame. Making a screenshot there. And someone else reported that earlier. But it's really weird that it's doing that. No idea why. But yeah, I will be contacting Wargaming about that. In the meantime, let's focus on the 5th match of this best of 7. We are going to Winter Malinovka. We see the Wolfpack has returned to Appa with 4 LTs, 2 IS-7s and a Yo. And they're going to be against 3 LTs, 2 60Ps, a -4 and an IS-7. "30 seconds left before we go into that match. No repassages yet. The first team that reaches 4 victories is the one through to the upper bracket. And whoever loses this is not out of the tournament yet. They will be going to the lower bracket. And here we go with the countdown clock. After this game, one of the teams will be up for match point the next game. But right now, it's still even Stevens. Anything can still happen. I saw someone report the issue about the portal thing for Asia server. But since that was the only report I got on it, I don't understand, but it's really weird. So we have Appa focusing on the base A side. Serenity being a bit more split. Heading more towards the center. Blind shots happening. Map kick being spotted there. And Tub and Elfrito decide to just not be there. They're not entirely certain who's there. Oceolag has been spotted. Oh! They know that there's at least multiple tanks there. Oceolag does take a hit back. Base B now being kept. And we have Beat going towards base C, which is completely unprotected. And that could give Serenity a nice advantage, but don't rule out the Wolfpack. Ross taking it, sorry, Tub taking it there. Like so many Mac Rosses, it's confusing. Now Serenity has 2 bases. But they have an HP disadvantage here. Let's see. Flytix needs to be careful here. Not to overextend. Yennefer will keep him spotted. We have the Wolfpack partly going behind there. Most of Appa going back towards their spawn except for Jennifer, who is holding, not pushing. And now we have the Wolfpack stacked in the corner, sort of, and stacked in the spawn. And now the Wolfpack is moving. Yennefer taking a hit there. Wolfpack has been spotted, they know that they're coming. Tub actually hitting the rock there. Tub has to be careful. Base C is being protected. But they have to be very careful here. Masio losing quite a bit of HP. Spitfires getting hit and tracked from behind. Mapcake not looking too healthy. But Spitfires not looking healthy here. The Cobalt is the first one gone though. Base C is being stolen. Masio also not looking too healthy. There's a lot of low HP targets that Serenity is not taking out. We are at 935 points though. There goes Reaction, 990. It is Serenity's game, and with Mapkick skill, they've got it. They were prepared for the Wolfpack this time. Serenity is definitely getting back up on their feet. Let's see. Overall, just a nice spread. The Wolfpack in this case turned out, well, I wouldn't say Appa's weakness, but it's more just like Serenity was prepared for it, that's all. Well, that's all. Nothing at this level is that's all. And now Serenity is up for potential match point. If they win the next one, then they're through to the upper bracket. And Appa has to win 2 in a row in order to get that. But so far it's gone up even Stevens, so anything can happen. I do not understand the whole portal thing and why it's glitching like that. So officially now I will miss one of the crates. And it's weird, it's so weird. So yeah, definitely need to talk to Wargaming about that. But yeah, for the 6th match of this best of 7, we see Serenity getting ready with 3 IS-7s, 3 60TPs and an LT. And Appa has gone for 4 LTs, 2 IS-7s and 1 Yo. And one of the 60Ps on Serenity's side is now an IS-7, so there's 4 IS-7s, 2 60Ps and an LT. 25 seconds left to go. This is basically the thing though. It's games like this, matchup like this, that just makes it a lot of fun to stream these sort of games. When it's this intense. And here we go. Into the 6th match we go. Let's see. Now they're greeting each other again. Not sure what that means, honestly. But I said it at the beginning of the matchup as well. We have the wolf pack heading towards the Bay A area. In this case, Serenity is ignoring that altogether. But Appa is also moving towards the C area. Beat. C's reaction there. Alfredo and MLD crossing over. Ooh, Spitfires. Potentially in trouble. We need to get back quite far. And he is alone. And I think Appa smells that. He's lost most of his HP. Getting tracked is not going to help him either. Base B is being kept. Osiolek has lost quite a bit of HP. Spitfires does not get that shell in. He survives for another reload. But that's going to be it. Flytix is moving back. He does not get that shot in either. Spitfires is going to be the first gun gone for Serenity. There he goes. Jennifer has lost a lot of HP as well though. Map kick now getting tracked there. Base C is being kept. We have Flytix now in trouble. With Kaketa arriving near there. Bouncing on Jennifer. Alfredo. The preferred target for Appa here. He gets taken out. Oh. He is still alive, but he does get taken out by Beat there. There goes Map Kick. There goes MLD. Guns are disappearing left and right. We have Tub. Now getting hit hard. Reaction takes more damage. Beat not looking too healthy. Cobalt not look. Basically, you see the HP disappearing from the tanks. There goes Cobalt. Appa has a base. Beat has to be careful. Not to get hit too much. Flytix needs to get that shot, and he does. Sabul gets taken out. It is 4 versus 3. But point-wise, Appa still has the advantage. Osiolek is near base A. Reaction gets taken out. Masio is trying to defend himself, but against this many guns, that's not going to work out. And we have Beat. Ooh, that bounce. Tub still alive. Turning away now. Trusting Flytix to take him out. And they know where Osiolek is. Oh, and there he goes. And the game is for Serenity, and they're through to the upper bracket. And overall, these were fantastic games. I also want to point out that Serenity won 4 in a row here with this matchup. That is brilliant as well, but the games were just fantastic. There were nail biters. These are the games that I stream tournaments for. I love it. So let's see what's happened on the other side. We still have like 30 minutes before we get the next matchup. BPS lost to Jones. Let's see how that went. 4-1. So now we will get BPS versus Appa. So that's going to be fun as well. We have about 30 minutes for that, so I am going to show you some replays. And we're going to start with... Oh god, hang on. There's a spam bot in the chats. There we go. Anyway, let's show you a replay. And let's start with this one. The shitbone. Absolutely love this this tank. Haven't driven it much lately, to be honest. I should. Thing is that with all these battle pass missions, the battle pass is actually hopelessly complicated. And on its own, I think the system is better. But at the same time, it makes me drive tanks that I wouldn't normally drive, so I don't get to drive the tanks that I like the most. And I get it. Like, it's good that tanks that don't normally get attention anymore get some attention now. But yeah. He did get spotted. You have to keep in mind that the shitbarn is very HEable. It is a fantastic tank. And it has so much potential. But it is tricky. Nice hit there. And it's worth taking it if you can get your full clip in. Because now he's clippable. Eight seconds left before he has got his clip back. Let's see. Frost not being too scared here. But he is careful. And that's going to be the end of the E5. It's got 2 shells left. Sheridan is running off. Leo is in a lot of trouble here. Oh, Waffle missed him. Nice. And I don't think they know that he's not currently reloaded. This is a good call. Because you don't want to get caught there. And be chased by all the heavies. Just relocating to a safer zone is a very good call. Force is running around. E75 is up top. Nice shot. Oh, oh! That poor spaghetti. I can't believe that went in. That was like barely aimed. Very cheeky. And the no, that's the waffle. The Fosh has been taken out completely. And it's so large, the FE. There's the waffle. Just casually ranking up the damage. That's the thing. This is one of those tanks you will either do really well or you will do really, really bad. Also, just so you know, every server has their own reward streams. So if you are not from EU, you can get your rewards later. Or if you are from Asia, you could have gotten your rewards earlier. Casual 6k damage here, or near 6k at least. Lovely little game. Well played. But like I said, this is one of those things you either get wrecked or you wreck in it. Muto is making taco. What is with all the food talk during these streams, honestly? Let's see, what I've got. I've been dying, well, not literally, of course, to watch this replay, and I've saved it for now because I'm very curious to see how it goes. I've seen the results, and I really want to see what happens here. Let's see. And again, this tank, it's a great tank, but I hate that it's behind a paywall. Just be very careful, don't gamble your life savings away, guys, because there's no tokens for this tank. So technically speaking, you could spend millions and still not get it, because the drop rate per crate is 4%, which means that the drop rate for not getting what you want is 96%. Let's see. He is not moving. Nice cheeky shot there. But yeah, I've been really wanting to see what happens here. Nice big hit. 60 DP misses. VK has been taken out. Nice, well done. Tanks are disappearing quite fast on the other side though, so that's an issue. If you get spotted there, you have to be careful. There's a lot of tanks there. Oof. Yeah. The teamwork on the other team is just phenomenal though, to be honest. He does take a hit there. Zooming out just as you shoot is always a tricky thing. Well, where did the 113 go? There you go. Nice little bounce. TVP has been taken out though. They're everywhere. And they're working so well together. 113 has been taken out. Let's see. That really needed to be an ammo rack, to be honest. And now he's being shot at. This thing does not carry all that much ammo. Surprised at that. He is in so much trouble. That bounce was very needed. Good work by the Vickers there. Oh, ammo damage but not hit. I can tell where this is going to go wrong. But oof. 6k damage done so far. No adrenaline right now. They are working together. That's brilliant. But that's also an issue in this case. Oh, that shot not penning. He's not going to make this. He does get a shot in. But look at this damage. Look at this damage, honestly. And aside from the Kran, they are one-shots. That was a miss that was very needed. Kran now not really rushing. He's got his adrenaline now. Has to be very careful not to get shot by the others. Oh my god. Whew. 8.5k damage. I think the AMX is the biggest issue here. Oh, that bounce. That miss. That bounce. Oh my god. What a game. That's heartbreak. Absolute heartbreak. That is sad. 8.5k. Wow, what a game. And they tried so hard. Look at the teams. Look at that. They just evaporated most of them. Wow. 3.6k damage blocked as well, honestly. That is just painful. Let's see, what else have I got? I feel so sad for him though. Let's see. I keep forgetting which one I've shown of these. I'm going to, if I have shown it, I'm going to cancel it and look at the other one. No, this is this is the one that I have shown, so I'm going to exit that and show you the other one. Once it loads, of course. I think I've massively confused my game. Hello? Oh dear. There you go. It is doing something. Okay, so that is not the one that I wanted. I want to show you the other one. There we go. This is one that I haven't seen yet, I think. Let's see. Yoda Jedi Master makes videos with the voice of Yoda. I really love this camo. Again, I need to check what that's called, because I don't actually know. Probably have a cert for it somewhere. Let's see. Oh god, don't tear your team apart. Generally, I always prefer the base A side, especially in pubs. Like, tours is different, of course. But in pubs, I always prefer the base C side. And I prefer that mainly because it just... I don't know, positioning is better. It's nicer to just see where people are. I also always play Supremacy, which helps. I'm not sure where that shot went. There have been times lately, though, I do not know why, where I've just, like, sort of, like, shot underneath the tank, and it's been frustrating as hell. So mean. Your driver is broken. And he's still not capping the base. There we go, he should be able to cap like that. I'm not sure why he's not fixing his driver here. Nice shot. Oof. CDC is being chased by Little Rain. And gets rammed to death. Fix your driver, honestly. Nice. I mean, he is kind of the shots in. He is patiently playing in one place, but that's also... This is why I like the base A side. He can do quite a lot of good. There we go. Honestly, people keep... This is something that you can agree with how someone plays all you want. It does not make it illegal. Yes, I don't like camping heavies. I do not like camping meds or lights or anything like that. I think I was waiting for the kill there. But yeah, basically it's not illegal to camp in a heavy. It's not illegal to camp in a light. Regardless of what you think about it, people can play the game how they like it. Whether you like it or not. That's also like, I'm worried about the new report system, because I'm waiting for information for Wargaming on whether or not it's automated or if it's actually reviewed. Because if it's automated, it's going to be abused so badly. Honestly, this object 252U, it's pretty much, you can report him for spamming the chat like that. And there he goes. I actually did think my game crashed when I cancelled that replay, to be honest. But yeah, the potential for... In this case, this is always what I mean with, like, Supremacy Aces. If someone posts an encounter first class and they're complaining about it's not an ace, I always say it's not enough supremacy points. And this is the thing. This kind of stuff makes the difference. Yeah, thank you, but no. Not on my press account. I have no idea what the object was saying in Spanish either, but generally I would assume that it wasn't polite because the English stuff that he posted was not. Let's see, how long do we have left? I can show you one more. Let's go for this one if it actually loads. There we go. Ooh, main ruins. Fair warning, this is newbie matchmaking. the reason I'm showing it to you anyhow is because you can generally still learn from it. And newbie matchmaking is something that in some ways, I mean, I fully understand why Wargaming is doing it and what they're going for. But at the same time, it's giving newbie players a very wrong impression as to how good they are. And that's an issue, because a lot of players feel like truly epic driving what they do and playing how they play. And then after 5k battles, their stats suddenly start to plummet and they do not understand. And they do not understand that they've literally been playing with bots, like literal bots. Because that is what newbie matchmaking is. If you have few games, you meet bots. And that is fine. But at the same time, it gives a very wrong impression isn't like the right word, but it gives false expectations to... He's got friends. You have to keep in mind, by the way, that this is Cass's reroll. But he's got an account with lots of battles. He's got Clan Wars experience and everything. So he's a big pro. And they are focusing on the other guy. And Tiger 1 is getting himself killed here. And there goes one. And now we're just moving on to the other Tiger 2. I thought this just would be a nice, quick kind of game. Which it probably will be. Tracking shots. Still dies though. And another tracking shot. Nice little bounces. And there goes the other tiger too. That tiger is really looking to aim. Nice little tracking shot. And this is like casual, nearing 4k. 2 TDs left and 1 heavy. Oof. It's got the HP, but he even bounces that. There he goes. 2 TDs left. He does get spotted for that. I'm not sure where the Borsig went. He might just still be in spawn. And that's the first damage he takes. A little bit of ram damage. And there's the Borsig. In the middle. There we go. That IS-3 is quite special. He's going to die. Not sure what he's doing. That might be one of those actual bots. Very slowly turning his turret. Oof, that shot not hitting. And the Borsig is now running. It is more mobile than the Tiger 2. So that's the thing. Where's he gone? He either dropped off the ledge or he went around the corner. There he goes. I'm never sure if bots only have no clan tags or if they can have clan tags as well. Casual 5.7k damage so far. There we go, nearly 6k damage. But that's the thing, this goes to show that newbie matchmaking is kind of evil if you have a reroll. but yeah. Big carry there. Actually, we've got to show the badges. There you go. That's a lot of them. And room invite isn't even up yet. Should be any moment now, though. Yeah, and there we go. Perfect timing. So from this moment on, all the matches are the same. So all the streams will show the same matches. Yeah, see, Moose just said they're just letting him farm. That's why I expect, like, bots, actual bots here. Because they tend to sort of, like, ignore the player a little bit. Not sure. If you want to submit a replay for me to show on stream, you will need to join my server. The link is in the video description. Note though that I give all the rules out manually, so you have to wait until after the stream to get a rule. That being said, I don't check Discord while streaming anyway, so even if you send the replay now, I would not showing it tonight. And as per usual, still, if you want to get rewards, you need to watch through the portal. There is a really stupid glitch going on. I've not missed a single moment of this stream, and just the time missed, so to speak, just keeps going up. It's really weird. I don't understand. But Dix calls it right. Farming simulator be like, yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, we are getting ready for BPS versus Appa. Let's have a quick look to see how that went when they met before. Because before this we had a round robin, so everyone's met everyone. Let's see. Last time BPS won gloriously with 4-0, but this is different. This is not round robin anymore, this is final stages. And the pressure is on, because whoever loses this is out of the tournament as a whole. And whoever is through will be at least part of the top 3. So with less than 3 minutes to go, I am now free to actually join the room and show you lineups and all of that. And BPS is there with potentially 4 Yos, an IS-7 and 2 LTs. But we'll have to wait and see if that's actually going to be what they take, because they've got 2.5 minutes. And even though it's Ghost Factory and all, that's going to be hell to commentate on, to be fair. To spectate on, because the thing is, you can't go into the building, it jumps above. So you have to do first person stuff, first person spectating when they're inside the factory. 2 minutes left, just over. That is my doorbell. I'm obviously not answering that because I'm in the middle of a stream. It's such an annoying sound, by the way, but not much I can do about that. Let's see, we see tanks being changed on the other side. We see a Sheridan potentially making an appearance. That's going to be interesting on its own. Let's see. 1 minute and 40 seconds left to go. Mutz is still talking about Kasu. He just blatantly murdered those seals. Yeah, that's pretty correct, yeah. 1.5 minutes left to go. BPS still needs someone to ready up way to something. And on Appa's side, we still need lots of readying up. We see tanks being changed. I wouldn't be surprised if the Sheridan changes as well. And there we go. BPS is fully ready. And on the other side, Appa. Not yet, but they've got about 50 seconds to get ready. And there we go. We see 3, 4 60dps, 5 60dps, 4 60 3 IS-7s and 4 60dps. No, 5 and 2. Wow. That's gonna be interesting though, because they can do the very big booms. 4, 3 again. They just keep changing it. They've got 25 seconds left to make sure what kind of lineup they want to use. But it's going to be interesting, because this is going to be basically Yoast versus regular meta. But if all those shots go in, that goes really well. The avatar that I use on this account is the Blitz Witch, for obvious reasons. I found that quite funny. Actually, like, sort of gambled avatars. I think, no, I gambled the event thing on this account just to get it. Let's see. Appa heading towards the factory, which makes sense. And on the other side, we see the Yoast pretty much doing the same thing. I think I'm going to go for first person spectating, because I can't, like I said, can't free cam spectate inside the factory. But I can show what's going on at least through this. No one is at base B. Base A has been kept quite quickly. Appa now pushing base C. Base D is also going to be kept, but we've seen early on Asia that can be an issue on its own. Way to success, driving around. Appa content to hold. Not entirely certain where the tanks are. They are waiting for targets here. This is going to be interesting on its own. Just jumps up when I go to free cam. Turbo Cocket at the back there. Appa has 3 bases. Their point advantage is going up quite quickly. The Yoast are waiting. Map kick taking the first little bit hit, but it's only small. General and Daniel waiting. The ramps are being manned. They are looking through that hole in the wall. Literal. And now we have way to success. Driving around the back. Going to the bush there. Osteoleg has been spotted. We see Amore going to be lit up by Jennifer, probably. There you go. Takes some hit. And then pulls back. We hear more shots happening, but we're nearing 700 points. And Appa is still very just dug in. They don't need to take any chances here. Shots are being taken. Daniel loses HP crossing over. General also. Foxy now taking damage as well. They're going to go in. Let's see if we can join them. Base B and C are both being kept. Way to success. Chasing. Timik has been taken out. God, the basic fast keys don't work for me, so that's an issue. Foxy now being set upon. Map kick gets taken out, which is very much needed, but Foxy's not going to survive this reload. Way to success is chasing Jennifer here, but Armour gets taken out. If any gun is lost now, oh, that survival. They need to make sure this kill happens. They kept the base. It's probably not going to be enough though, that's the issue. General, there he goes, and Appa has the first game. This map is a nightmare to spectate on, because you can't go into the building and then you miss like all sort of, I don't know, ability to show what's actually happening. Brutal little game. Appa very well dug into the factory there. And BPS basically not managing to take it back. It was fairly-ish close near the end, but still. One minute and 20 seconds left to go before we go into the second match on Ghost Factory. After that we will be freed of that map. And we now see that BPS is taking out the big guns, going for 4 VK-72s and 3 lightweights. Not lightweights, light tanks, DLTs. And on the other side we see 3 IS-7s and 4 60Ps again. Potentially another IS-7 or 60P, but basically that lineup is what's being taken here. "40 seconds left to go. And it's going to be very interesting to see what the VK-72 can do. Because it has made an appearance throughout the tour. But not with this many. I think it's a bit of a risk, but we'll see how it goes, obviously. 13 seconds left to go. And again, the pressure is on this matchup, because whoever loses this matchup is out of the tournament as a whole. I can't find a balance with how to spectate this map. I mean, it's got to be very clear where they're going now, isn't it? It's probably going to be a factory duel again. The LT is probably going to take base A, just because they can. Appa going for base B. And the VK's not going for base C, so that's interesting on its own. Way to success has been spotted. Manages to not get hit there. Map kick. There we go, the VK is now moving in. Oh god, this is what I mean. Moore losing some HP there. Map kick so far remaining unscathed. General losing quite a bit of HP there. Foxy now as well. Because this is the thing, they're in very precarious positions. General deciding to not be there. Way to success. Going around the back. Driving into things a little bit there. And they have to be careful with these little fleas. That, oof, Melpka gets ammo rack there. Oh wow. There goes Daniel though. He is focusing the VK. Armour has been taken out. Foxy is not looking too healthy. Oshiolek is going to be next in line to be taken out though. Foxy. Let's see, can we find him? No, he gets taken out before we find him. Cobalt manages to survive that one. But he does get taken out. General wanting to pass by. Reaction effectively blocking him here. Oh, but that shot. Oof. It is 2 versus 4. T-Mac is not going to survive this. Map kick gets taken out. Oh! He manages that. But can he? He is using that turret, but he does still die. Way to success. Is running off. Needing to. Well, base C is being kept. Yennefer very healthy. And he won't be able to uncap that. So the second game will be for Appa as well. Oh, that shot not penning is not going to help his case. And they can just stay there. He can get base D, that's not going to be an issue, but he's not going to be able to get those other two bases. Because they will be protected. And even with an ammo rack to help them, BPS is not getting this matchup. This is it. This is what I meant with basically just like the finals being a very different thing than round robins. He is trying. I mean, it's not going to be enough, but he is trying. And there he goes. Appa taking home another game here. Let's see. And from here on out, we can actually free cam again, so that's a good thing. Sabol nicely carried here. Everyone doing more than 1k damage though. Two 0 for Appa right now. BPS will have to get back on their feet and they will have to do so quickly. We are moving on to Port Bay. And we see BPS now taking 2 IS-7s, potentially 4 LTs and AMX 50B, versus 3 IS-7s, 3 60Ps and a Vigus. Oh god, look at the Wolfpack appearing on BPS's side. That's another LT. But no more dash 4s so far. Let's see. Everyone is ready except for Way to Success. Might be changing his lineup or his camo or anything. He's got 40 seconds to finish readying up. It's kind of nice to see the Vickers make an appearance again, to be honest. And there we go, Wolfpack complete. 5 LTs and 2 IS-7s. I think I'm going to miss another container with the way that this portal is working for me, or not working I should say. I've got the stream like active the whole time since the very start. I clicked OK and everything. And just delays going up insanely. It's weird. But yeah, here we go. Third match of this best of 7. Let's see how it goes. That Wolfpack. That's the thing though. We've seen Wolfpacks work brilliantly. Appa has done so. But now they've got a Wolfpack against them. And that's going to make things very tricky. Because if you're used to running Wolfpacks, you're also used with dealing with Wolfpacks. Most tanks heading towards the base C area. Not sure what Turbo Cocket is doing. Way to Success. Spots most of them and just, yeah, let's not be here, maybe. Going down below. Maybe able to remain undamaged. And he is running away. But he is being chased. He might still lose HP for this. Oh. Did he track himself? He does take 1 hit. But I'm surprised that's all it took. And it's basically, it's allowed BPS to keep 2 bases. Which is very important. Foxy in a bit of precarious position there. Mapkick arriving to steal that base. And basically, Appa's own Wolfpack now going for the bases. And you can tell that BPS was not really expecting that to happen. Foxy is pretty much a sacrificial lamb here. He is trying to get out of there. But basically we've got a big brawl happening now. But there's... Appa is caught in the crossfire. Sybil is not looking too healthy there. Sybil is not going to live for long. But Foxy is the first one out. And HP is just dropping left and right. Mapkick is the next one out. Armour still alive. There goes Sybil. That's 2 guns gone. Base B is still being contested. General has to be careful not to get outgunned. Turbo. Melpka gets taken out. And that is 3 guns gone from Appa. BPS should honestly have this. With disadvantage. HP wise, there's not all that much between them though, but there's like a 3-gun advantage. Turbo gets taken out. There goes Cobalt. And now we just have Jennifer and Nociolek for Appa left. And they're sort of like dividing their forces to deal with them. Way to success, getting shots into Jennifer. Nociolek has either gone AFK or has given up. Knowing that the end result here is... There we go. And BPS takes their first game here. Hey Ragnar. There's a lot of great people in Corpy. They are the people that I watch for in battle and that I always like ward my teammate for as well. Great game by BPS here. I'm not sure that it went exactly how they wanted it to, at least not like with the tactics that they had selected and everything. But at the same time it worked out for them, so that's a really good thing. One minute, 17 seconds left. Destroy just asked what's the wolf pack. What I mean with the wolf pack is just a whole bunch of lights working together. It's kind of like when a wolf hunts, they tend to hunt in packs, and when they hunt in packs, they can take out animals much larger than themselves. And yes, an LT did drown itself in Port Bay during the Asian stream today. That was special. So now we see very different lineups for BPS at least. We see 2 IS-7s, 2 AMX-50Bs and 3 LTs. Versus 2 IS-7s, 4 60TBs and 1 LT. 30 seconds left before we go into the game. The 4th game of this best of 7. No real passages yet. No match point for either team yet. And here we go with the countdown clock. So far, both these teams, like the last game, just the way that BPS wrapped around them was fantastic. But I think it's more like maybe Foxy was the trap and Appa fell for it. Appa can play quite aggressively and that can be their downfall at times. At the same time, being aggressive has also been their strong point for quite a few battles throughout the seasons. Let's see. To be fair, I will call the LTs a wolf pack generally when it's 4 or 5 of them. 3 of them is like generally as well, can count for it as well, but still. Appa splitting up a little bit. And we have BPS heading towards the harbor as well. Taste holding. The wall has not been breached. But I think they're going to guess that they're there. Ways to success is there just to spot them. Map kick has been spotted, but no one else has. Way to success has for BPS. This is interesting. Base A now being kept. Appa waiting still. Now going to burst through that wall. Oh, that is one very lucky taste here. Not taking any damage for that. I mean, he doesn't take the base either, but wow. And he's got support. Look at the fire that's happening on reaction there. Reaction now very low in HP. Gets taken out. And that's a gun advantage for Appa. But Appa does have the base. Map kick is now being set upon by Turbo Quad. And basically they're exchanging positions. The light's going after him. Base A is being kept. Oof, Taste losing a lot of HP now that Appa is pushing there. Because there's 3 tanks dealing with this IS-7 here. And so far they're not managing to take him out. That is a nice little pincer move there. Way to success now being stuck. Taste gets killed in the harbor. Oceoleg not being long for this build, but map kick goes out first. Armour arriving. Oceoleg gets taken out. Ute is in trouble. Appa now having 2 bases. God, my camera. Jennifer, there she goes. He goes. Melpka, very low on HP. But despite the bases, this should definitely be BPS's game. There's just too many guns here. Armour is almost reloaded. Sebul gets tracked there. Big hits into him. He does still take out Ute. But there goes Kowald. And there goes Sebul. And the game is full BPS. And now we have 2-2 again. Sorry for the camera derping, by the way. Sometimes when something is happening like right beneath me in camera mode, I literally do not see it. Like quite literally, and it takes me time to find what I'm trying to show. I never claimed to be a pro at this anyway. So yeah, 1 minute 20 seconds left to go. We are going on to Alpenstadt. And we see BPS taking 2 VK90s, 1 IS-7, 3 LTs and the AMX 50B. And Appa still undecided. What they've got is a pretty meta lineup. But we've seen them take a lot of lights on this map as well. And we see 2 IS-7s, a 60 DP, an LT, another LT, another IS-7, and another LT. So that's going to be 3 versus 3 LTs. No, there we go, a 4th. If they rally up like this. 30 seconds left to go. I have someone DM me about extending the stream time. I could, but that wouldn't do you any good. Because the time is cut off at 20 past 10. So let's go. No real pressure just yet, but whoever wins this is up for match point after. Also, just fair warning, like I make sure to stream until at least past 2010. Well, it's 22:10, I should say. So that's like in around half an hour, just over. But the portal timer is cut off at 10 past, and there's nothing I can do about that. That's not in my hands. It's not up to me. I can't stream for longer. I can stream for as long as I like, but the timers will be stopped. Armour waiting there. Does get spotted. Turbo going up the hill there. Shots fired. And BPS is an advantage there. But that was a nice hit by Mapkick there. Into Taste. Base A now being taken, but BPS has a slight point advantage here. So yeah, honestly, like previous times, I would have extended the stream happily for like half an hour or so, just to make sure that everyone got their rewards. But unfortunately, Wargaming has decided to use hard timers there. General taking a hit. Oof. Not taking a hit there, but now we have the lights pushing in together. And they're actually driving into each other, but there's also an IS-7 there, so they have to be careful. They're not shooting the same target. That is an issue, because that is what Appa is doing. Way to Success is getting absolutely murdered here. They did take out one tank, but look at the HP that they've just lost. Way to Success is not going to survive this. There he goes. Reaction. Basically, we have a brawl here where the lights are now running off and Foxy is arriving. And we have a brawl here where Taste gets taken out just now. Yennefer gets taken out. 2v2 with the heavies. The AMX still has a few shots left. Mapka losing a lot of HP there. Still reloading though. It is 5 versus 5. 5 versus 4. HP wise, that is a big advantage for BPS. And a big gun advantage now as well with 5 versus 3. Oof. Foxy does get taken out, but so does Cobalt. And now it's just Sybil and Mapkick. Sorry. Sybil is probably not going to be able to take him out. Ooh, he might though. And he runs off. But he does actually... It's General that gets him. And BPS wins the game. So yeah, I would honestly, like I said, just love to extend the time then on streaming to make sure that more people get the rewards. But in this case, it's not in my hands. One and a half minutes left to go before we go into the second match in Alpenstadt. There is a potential match point for BPS now. They have to win the next one to go through. And Appa has to win 2 more to get through. So let's see how that's going to go. I actually thought that with the way that the lights pushed and didn't shoot the same target, that this might have gone very different. But they managed to make it out of there alive. 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go. BPS now ready with 1 IS-7, 3 AMX-50Bs, and 3 LTs. Versus 3 LTs, 3 IS-7s, and a Vickers. That's going to be very interesting. Making those AMXs hit all their shots is going to be so important here. And that's always important. But like in the tour game, if you have a clipper, especially one that is juicy like the AMX, it is so important to get all the shots and make sure that you pen them. Basically, you can only get 8 containers per day, and there is an issue with the portal. I will contact Wargaming about that because it's ridiculous. But yeah, max 8 per stream. And here we go, countdown clock has begun. BPS up for match points. Let's see. Here we go. The LTs from Appa moving together. See, this is what I mean why I call it a wolf pack. Like, when they move together like that, it looks like a bunch of wolves that are just going hunting. And at the same time, no one from BPS is there. Oh, they're expecting people over there. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to cap it. If they do, though, that would be brilliant. They do! And then they get out of there. Oh, Turbo losing quite a bit of HP for it. But they did get the base. AMXs are holding and waiting. We saw a blind shot happening by Cobalt there. And now base C also being shot at. Foxy has to be careful though. He is pulling back. But he might be the sacrificial lamb here. But he manages to make it out alive. And now basically everyone is just holding. The LTs are sort of like the spotters. Foxy moving back towards base B to have a look there. And Appa is moving back towards one another. The LTs are running this way and that. Just see if they spot anyone. This is funny if you see this. Like Jenna spotting there. Those lights are over there. But they both have the same camo rating. Look at the AMXs just waiting. They want someone, anyone, to try and take base C. And we have Mapkick doing just that. And he's deciding to not be there. Or doesn't want to be there anymore. Off, big hits there. And Armora is chasing. Oh, barely alive, but he does get taken out. And now those AMXs are going to be reloading. And that's the main issue with AMX 50Bs. They are out of the game for so long with that. Jennifer, Foxy not looking too healthy. But Jennifer is being chased upon first. Base B is not capped. 950 points. As long as BPS can keep their tanks alive. No, they actually take out another tank. There goes Foxy, but Cobalt was first. There goes Reaction. There goes Bull. Everyone is dying. But BPS already has the game. We just had some bonus skills after. Fantastic games overall. And I want to point out that this is again Appa being 2-0 ahead. And then the other team just winning 4 in a row. And they, honestly, they deserve better than that. They've played so well. In this case, BPS just played better. Massive commiserations to Appa. And congratulations to BPS, of course, for making it through to day 2. So that is basically the chart for now. Tomorrow, I will not be streaming EU. And 9 will be. So definitely make sure to tune in for that. I definitely will. I'm not saying goodbye yet. Like I said, I am streaming for at least the minimum amount of time that, well, the maximum amount of time that I can, that the portals were active. But yeah, tomorrow we'll start with Serenity versus Jones. So that's going to be fantastic. And whoever loses that versus BPS. But yeah, I've still got like 25 minutes left to fill with gameplay. Let's see. Let's show an LT replay, shall we? And the reason that I want to show this one is because this is from the same guy that had the absolute heartbreak in the Object 268-4. Japanese-chan just said, had a win rate of 57.14, dropped to 56.97 because of bad teams. Tunes might help increase it. Yes, tunes definitely help, because then you also always have someone that is basically trying to sing to you and working together with you. But don't blame the teams. The reason that I say that, yes, teams can be dismal, of course, I know that. But that's because more than half the player base is used to losing more than they win. You have to keep that in mind. And the reason that I say do not blame the teams is because generally you have made mistakes yourself as well. If everyone was playing flawless, everyone would win every game. But yeah, he's just waiting here casually. Oh, there's a grill there. And I mean, is not having the best of luck with trying to hit people outside of sniper mode. Let's see. Yeah, he is helping you, but you should be fine, honestly. There he goes. So now he's just patiently waiting. We don't know where some of their TDs are. That's the main issue here. G62A does not have a lot of life left. Grill is going down below. Oh, he just stopped there. And there comes the Yo. Yusuf still alive, if barely. And the Yo, Mike is... Oof, no. Not aimed for the right part. There he goes. So many big TDs though, that is an issue. He has to be careful. There he goes. Yusuf not being very polite here. Grill's still alive. He actually got ammo right there. So now he's in a kind of end-off situation. Don't tell me this was a loss. But yeah, I am going to basically just be showing you replays for the rest of the stream. Mainly because I just want to make sure that everyone gets the rewards that they can. And I am going to take a screenshot of my broken portal. Clever to just go back like that. Because that tank is... It is troll, it is fun. We don't know where the Death Star is, we haven't seen him. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Poof! And that's one. Casually taking one out. But it's mainly the Death Star that he has to be careful for. And he's going... No, he's not going back. We know their mat was in the corner over there. Haven't seen the Death Star yet, as far as I'm aware. Oh, never mind. And now we also know where the other one is. Now he's spotted, so he has to be careful. And just like not be there. At the same time, the med does not have the most HP. Nice. Well done. The Death Star's making a move. Oh no, he's actually not. He is moving forward, which is a very good thing. He just needs to be very careful of the Death Star. Nice fire, that's very needed. And now he can go up his little hill again. What a game, though. Beautiful. Ooh. We know where he is now. He has to be very careful. That bounced. And I get it. You have to be very careful here. Because if he has a proper hit... Oh! But he doesn't! If he gets behind him, it's all over for the Death Star. Because the Death Star cannot turn his turret the full way. Fantastic game, honestly. And there we go. Wow, what a game. What a game. It's not even... Okay. He shared this saying it's not an ace, but it should be. And I fully agree there, honestly. Wow. Six kills. 5.6k damage, 1581 base XP. Fantastic. To be fair, I did get a bit lucky here and there, but definitely worked out. Let's see, what else have I got for you? I'm not going to get many crates here. Like I've been watching from the beginning. I might just record a little bit, see if I can show it to Wargame that way. Because it's just jumping in the time, it's weird. But yeah. What else have I got for you? I always forget which of these two I've shown. Because I got another 140 replay. See, this is what I mean. It's lost like 20 seconds in one go. It just keeps doing that. Yeah, I think this is the one that I did show. Oh well, you're gonna see it again. It was on Asia server, so most of you won't have seen it. Let's see. Just going to wait for the next time skip on the portal. Basically just as proof that this is not as it should be. And 140 used to be pretty much the most OP tank in the game. T62A as well, but 140 especially. Was just such a big brawler. It's one of those tanks I don't play it near enough anymore. Yeah, okay, I think that's enough proof. Because I got 2 of the time jumps. There we go. That's also why I always have my portal playing as well, because I want to see what is happening on a portal, if it's like all working all right and everything. And this is like a good showcase for a tank that hasn't had a lot of love in the last couple of years. casually farming. This is the thing. I'm gonna give you basic advice a la me. I'm never claiming to be as pro as the pros. But when it comes to playing, I am half decent. This is how to play a med. Basically, you spot. If you can, you try to be careful, you try to outgun people. But you use the position that you've got. You do not need to sort of like just rush in and die early and all of that. You can just take your time. And if you have shots, you do not need to risk yourself more than you would otherwise. I still can't believe that shot went in. But basically the rule of a med is to spot, and in my case I try to troll with it. Because I feel that a med is very very good when it comes to ridge lining and basically trying to get people. People will try to shoot them. But if you're playing a med well, they will either bounce or they will miss. And especially making people miss shots is worth it, in my opinion. This is also, by the way, the ending of this game. All that alone makes this very much worth showing again. He does take a big hit there. TVP is not going to survive much longer. He is being careful, because he's a potential one-shot. Not sure why they're... That ram, for starters. But then this. Just wait for it. He's just fired. We have a ram going on. And then you've got that. I still really love that moment. It's hilarious. Casual 6k damage. Again, the first class. Beautiful little game. And I've actually got another one by Legundo in the Object 140, which I haven't seen yet because I've watched this one twice now. Let's have a look. But yeah. Thing is with these old mats, or these old tanks, like the sort of like the original Blitz tanks, they don't get a lot of love these days. Wargaming is focused on the new tanks, which I understand, but at the same time it would be nice if sort of like the meta was changed every now and again so that it would incorporate the old tanks as well. Let's see. T-43 is actually not that bad a tank. It's not the best tank, but it's not a bad tank. That E1 is a little bit special. Oof. That did no damage, but it did track him again. Let's see. I can't believe that actually went in. And that's the end of him. That 60 DP is not going to be long for this build. There he goes. But yeah, T-43 isn't that bad. The thing is that, like in Tier 7, there's so many OP and OP-ish tanks that it is very difficult to have a great match there. Oh, poor guy. He's going to get absolutely obliterated. Well, look at him. He's just continuing driving. They've got a nice little wolf back here. And that's the thing with the Dash 4. It is such a strong tank. But if it is facing you properly, it's very hard to hit. But if it's not, then it's fairly easy to take out. Because it's basically the face-to-face armor that is just so troll on this. He's not risking it. It is 4v4. Oof. There goes the 1-2-1. He had the right idea getting behind him. Wow, okay. Why do people have to be so rude? Oof. Vic is getting a very important shot in there, but he's not going to last long. But it's allowing Legundo. Vic has actually dropped down. There was a bounce by the LT, but it does mean he stays spotted for 20 seconds. That did not pen. And that's the end of the LT. So now it's 2 versus 2. Okay, it's 2 versus 1. 1 versus 2, I should say. But yeah, when it comes to teams like before, teams can absolutely be dismal. I find that generally, though, statistically, a better team can lose to a bad team that just plays as a team, and therefore, it's always better to go with the team, even if they go to a direction where you feel like, oh god, they shouldn't ever go here. It is generally better to go with your team than just on your own. It's not just DFE though. Pretty much everyone struggles with that tank. He's not wasting his shots there. Instead going to find the 260. There it is. Whoa. That bounce though. And now he's doomed, because now he's... Oof, never mind. Now he's getting behind him. And that's like, with any TD that is not got a turret, turning turret, that's basically what does them in. Well done. But that is exactly why I mean, that tank is too strong. If a player like Legundo has to run away from it for a while before getting behind it and then dealing with it. Great game though. He carried. To be fair, that light and med team together worked really well. Okay, so I'm going to show one more replay and then we should hit the timers. I am curious about this one, so I'm going to show that. Let's see. I might get a whole 4 crates rather than the 8 that I should get for watching from the beginning. Like, honestly, it's actually a Mad Games game. Okay. Could be fun, though. probably why it's taking a bit to load, because I haven't been on this map for literal ages. Thing is that I don't play the game modes all that much, and I don't play them all that much mainly because people tend to YOLO and not even try to actually play. And they just go, look, wee, I can fly! As if they don't need to play. Do give you a warning though. That basically, EULA still applies. Oof, you missed that. Let's see. But yeah, if others have had similar problems with the portal, be aware that I will be addressing that with Wargaming. And that's the end of him. And our Scorpion is just moving casually behind to get behind them. And to bounce on the bum of a VK100P. Nice shield. His teammate does need some help there. Oof. He does get hit hard there. And there they go, that helps. Three v 3. That's a very dusty map, to be honest. Oof. Oh! That almost got him. Oof. That's not good. Oh! I can't believe that just penned. FV should easily have this, to be honest. Why are people so toxic everywhere? Like all the time. That's also why, with the new report system, that I worry about. Basically, you're supposedly only get like 7 entries for it, which is not going to be enough. Oof. He needs that speed boost back. And he does. Casually going to another spot. Let's see. Yeah, okay, the timers have stopped. So this is the last replay that I show you. He's actually giving away the position. That's bannable. Let's see. Oh, that bounce though. And now he's almost there. Kapoof! There we go. 4.6k damage in mat games. But yeah, the timers on the portal have ended. So I can't show you anything. Well, I can show you. I can extend the stream as much as I like, but you're not going to get anything extra for that. So for the people that didn't get the rewards, I'm sorry. I am going to contact Wargaming about the portal. Not sure what was going on there. It's really weird. Stream works just fine and I've been watching it since the beginning, and for some reason the time is just... I've lost like 50 minutes. But yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Tomorrow I will be back to stream Asia for you. That is happening at 1 PM CEST. And in the evening you do not get to enjoy my commentary. I will have a day off and you will have a 9 with a lot of O's behind it. That is going to stream the next 2 matches. But I will be back on Friday with the Grand Finals for EU. So thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it and I'll be seeing you guys the next time again. Bye bye!